what up? It's your boy R Bills coming at you with another YouTube video, and today in this video I'm going to teach you guys how to get waves as a beginner. Stay tuned. Normally if you asking me already off rip how to get waves, then you're probably already getting a haircut. So like you probably already have a fro, or you've been growing it out, or you know it's not wavelength, it's not brushable. Your hair is not brushable flat out. Generally, depending on how kinky or coarse your hair is, it's a 1, a 1, or a 1.5. Now I'm gonna just keep it clear cut. I'm not gonna be politically correct and none of this, just because I feel like you'll understand better where I'm coming from. So let's say you're a mixed kid, right? Which means like, okay, you have black and white, or you know, you have some texture of hair where it curls up, right? Your biggest thing is you want to go to your curl pattern. So if you know you just have like regular like hair that just waves up, then you know you want to keep yours kind of thick off rip. So you probably go to like a 2 with the grain. Somebody like me, I have to go to a 1.5, and generally anybody who I cut is a 1.5. So I have a guy, he's Italian and he's black, so he can get waves. His hair texture allows him to get waves. The only thing is, he told me, man, I tried to get waves before and it just didn't work for me. And I told him, well, the only thing is you're probably cutting it down too low, because whoever his barber was before might have just not known that he can't go no lower than a 2, right? Because that's what his hair texture allows, because that's where his curl pattern is. Mine is, I can start off at a 1.5 and then I can wolf until right now I'm at a 3 in a 7-week process. So, but that's me. Now, depending on where you at, you just gonna have to figure out what is your curl pattern. So it's better to leave it longer than cut it off too short, where either you're gonna just get no progress or it's gonna be slow progress. Best advice. Second thing you're gonna need is a brush. You need 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 to be brushing all day. You need to brush all day, as much as you can. Maybe not all day, but definitely in your free time. Definitely when you wake up. Definitely before you go to work, school, whatever the case is. You need to make time for it. It's the only way you're gonna get it. If you can sneak it in your breaks or whatever, and that's something you want to do, go for it. Now my job, because I'm a barber, so in my career, I'm privileged to have time where I can brush my hair. If I have downtime, it's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm brushing and trying to, you know, figure out what I can do next. The third thing you need is some pomade. Now, depending on how thick your hair is, if you're under a 1.5 or a 1.5 and under, you get 360 style pomade. If you're above that, you need some Murray's. You need something heavy, you need something thick. It's gonna lay your hair down. Simple, right? So you only put pomade in. My best advice, put it in before you go to sleep, and make sure you get a good brush session. Next thing you need is a do-rag. It doesn't have to be silk. It can be from Dollar General, Family Dollar, the grocery store, wherever they selling do-rags, you get you one starting off. The other stuff, the other products that's out there, you don't really need that right now, because I mean you're just starting off. So get you a do-rag. Make sure you always go to sleep with a do-rag. Always. Don't ever not go to sleep with a do-rag. Ever, never, not never. So once once you've been brushing, it's been like a week or 2, you feel like it's time to get a cut, get that cut. Get that same exact cut you just got the first time. After that, 2 more weeks, you think it's another cut, don't do it. Don't do it. Go another 2 weeks. Brush your hair. Maybe you might have to put a little bit more product in. You probably got to wash your hair out now, but it's all right, man. Make sure you brushing, make sure you do-ragging, and make sure you're not putting too much of the pomades in, because you're gonna have to wash it back out, and that's just more work for you. After that, you should be rippling now. You know what I'm saying? It's about 6 weeks. You should have something. Once you come back for that cut, you want to get a little bit thicker than what you did the first 2 times. So if you got a 1.5 on the cut, go to a 2. If you got a 2, go to a 2.5. So you always want to go a half a step higher than what you did starting off with, because now you're going to train your hair to grow but lay down. That's how you get your waves. That's the secret. So once you're wolfing, your hair's thicker, your waves coming in better, you want to start using a comb. You comb your hair in the direction of your waves, and you brush it back down. Another secret. Don't ever brush outside of the mirror when you're first starting, because you'll brush your hair in the wrong way, because you're probably, if you're not familiar with how your hair grows yet. I can do it blindsided, but I still prefer to use a mirror. You know, I use this mirror and a stationary mirror on the wall, and I just get to going. You know what I mean? One last thing you're going to need a medium brush. You need something a little harder than that, a little firmer than the soft, and you need it because your hair is longer and you need the bristles to get a little closer. You need it to get close to your scalp, because when you cut that off, when you cut your hair off, that's where you're going to see your work. That's where you're going to see your progress. You're not going to see your progress on top of your hair. All you're going to see is your hair frizzing up. And these are all just basic steps leading up to getting your 360 style waves. And once you get them, like, you're gonna find out your own tricks, your own habits, and what products work best for you. I hope these tips help. Actually, I know they will. All you have to do is, if you feel like you miss anything, just rewind the tape. You know what I mean? That's all you gotta do. Just rewind the tape, and whatever you missed, jot it down right quick. But I'm pretty sure this is gonna help you out. So if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. I'm out.